Alright, Schlockmeister fans, it's been a while since I did one of the Schoolgirl Report movies. This is number 6, otherwise known as Campus Pussycats. Let's check it out.
Classroom at 4:30 in the afternoon. School let out half an hour ago. Adam and Sybil have a date here, as they have had every afternoon for the last 2 weeks.
By date, that means they're doing it behind the piano. But then a teacher comes in and busts them.
This is the PTA, my dear colleagues and honored trustee. As you know, Dr. Bender has a somewhat delicate case to discuss today.
More than somewhat. You've all heard about the disgraceful episode I've had the misfortune of being a witness to and had to report to the director.
They bring Adam and Sybil in to basically yell at them.
If we closed our eyes to such indecency, we would be guilty of aiding and abetting you.
Kick us out on our tails. We should. It's scandal that way.
You're impudent and vulgar.
Shameless.
Haven't you any concern for morality or decency? Or
To myself. The kids in my class always seem so stupid.
Adam tells a story about Ingrid,
Sex.
another girl at their
I
school,
didn't like it.
who's very
That was a
naive.
mistake because they haven't stopped teasing me since. Hey, let's see.
Ingrid likes girls, especially her teacher.
Of course something was the matter. Miss Lessing was the matter. Whenever I saw her, I'd get nervous. I feel tingling all over. I want to kiss her lips.
She fantasizes the teacher's naked.
I want to be tender and loving with her. And I want her to be tender and loving with me.
She goes to the teacher's house.
I want you to kiss. These roses. I put them on your desk every day because I love you.
She gets the teacher to take her top off and they kiss. Turns out she has a boyfriend though, does the teacher. A married man.
I want all of you.
Well, she spies on her teacher as she makes love with a man.
I followed them to a hotel in the country.
She's
I
jealous.
registered as Mr. and Mrs. Miller.
She takes pictures and plans to blackmail her.
What do you plan on doing with these? What do you think? If you want these pictures, better be nice to me. Otherwise, I'll send them to his wife.
Then Sybil tells a story about how a couple of guys attacked her in the hallway.
I'll get you expelled from school.
Then they tell another story about Annette and Hans,
They
a
say
couple.
the most terrible things about him. That he's just a Don Juan. And at the same time, they all act as if they'd had something going with him. And they're all bragging. I know Hank better than that. I love him.
she talks all the time.
Well, Hans, or Hank, is a complete womanizer, and Annette spies on them to bust them, basically. She confides in Leopold, who's kind of a loser guy, but is friends with
That I
Hank.
don't doubt.
Hans.
Now everyone in our class knows all about Hank and me.
Yeah, and why is that so awful? You're not alone. He's had almost the whole class. He needs Ellie and Erica for his scorecard yet, and don't think he won't get them.
Well, Leopold makes the moves on her, and she decides to give in to him, basically just to get even with Hank.
Don't expect me to do anything.
Yeah, you gotta at least take your clothes off. Otherwise, you could say after.
Well, since Hank's been sleeping with all the girls, that means he's been sleeping with girls who have boyfriends. Boyfriends are angry, so they all decide to beat the crap out of him.
Next time you get the idea of bowling one of our chicks. You're lucky when I cut your nuts off.
In our next story, we see some painter who's watching the girls in class, and the teacher's like blind. By blind, I mean she has horrible eyesight, so she doesn't see when this guy pops in the window to hide. So dude decides to grab the chick and go along the hallway with her. And you know what happens next. Comes back.
Hey, you can take me out too, okay?
I guess he's got some more love to give.
Some men demand intercourse daily.
So he's slept with 2 of the girls in the last 10 minutes. Has he got room for one more?
Or for that matter, between 2 women. These
Yep.
practices have appeared at every period of history and in all...
Suddenly he's naked in front of the class, and the teacher finally can see him, or at least part of him. Our next story shows this alcoholic father who sees his daughter sleeping with this dude, and he busts him.
You get out. Go into your room. Because I'll speak to you later.
Now he's yelling at her.
No. That's enough of that now. Here. Go shopping.
Daughter looks like she's 32.
No, I'll stick to your schoolwork so you amount to something. Great idea.
Well, the girl, his daughter, never actually slept with the guy, so
Nice round.
he thinks she's a virgin.
Grading.
He's got a money idea now. He's going to offer up his virgin daughter to his coworker. For the right price, of course. Well, his daughter Molly does get the guy, or vice versa. He does give her a cut, though.
Something to comfort you. Now that's enough of your whining, so stop. Crying makes me nervous.
Molly's boyfriend.
Father, aren't you? How do you like being a pimp?
You snot nose, and if I am, so what? What the hell is it to you?
I want to marry her, that's what.
You? Marry like hell you will. You out of your mind or something?
Our last story shows a girl named Cleo, like, sleeping with her teacher in the shower room or something. And then she showers off and laughs about it.
This is sheer lust.
Eventually he breaks it off, though.
By our bodies, but somehow we must overcome
It
it.
all sounds so dirty.
Dirt, that's it. What have we ever had that's real? Any feeling that shows any compassion or tenderness or a personal relationship?
So anyway, she runs off, and then she ends up collapsing in the road, and some stranger stops to pick her up. Eventually she comes to.
In high time, too. I hope you're feeling better now.
Who are you? And where am I?
But they fall in love.
Wonderful experience that gratifies not only the body, but also the soul.
So our movie ends on a high note.
Through Carlson's tenderness and genuine affection, Cleo came to experience those feelings that make a human being truly human.
It ends with the kids
The
being
best
punished,
solution
but
of all
that's
would
about
have
it.
been for the director to allow both youngsters to stay in that school. He should have been able to see that the relationship between Adam and Sybil is not sex, but love.
Alright, let's talk about Campus Pussycats, also known as Schoolgirl Report number 6. I have reviewed the first 5 out of the 13. This is number 6. I do have the I have the PAL DVD version of this, but that's in German language only, although it is uncut. It's probably got, I think it's got about like 25 minutes more footage than this ridiculous one does from Something Weird. And the video quality of this one is pretty shitty too. It's a very old film print of some sort. It only runs like 60, 61, 62 minutes, something like that too. But this has an English soundtrack, which is why I chose this one to watch. I actually had this on a pre-recorded PAL VHS tape back in the day too, under that same title, Campus Pussycats. But anyway, what you have here, it's basically like all the other movies where there's some sort of get-together by school officials talking about the immorality amongst the young German schoolgirls. Of course, they're all adults, and they're all, they're supposed to be playing teens, I guess, but it's clearly they're all in their mid-20s, late 20s, whatever. And we have 6 stories in this movie. We have a story about a woman who's in love with her female French teacher. We have another woman who sleeps with her other teacher. We have 2 students who were caught having sex in the band room on the floor. And we have another guy, a painter, who breaks into the school as he's painting the windows or washing the windows and has sex with 3 girls in the classroom during class. It's amazing what these movies are. Basically, I mean, they're just an excuse to show women naked. That's it. And again, the Germans made a ton of these types of movies, not just the Schoolgirl Report movies, but they made a million other movies like this back in the early 70s as well. And again, the only reason we watch this kind of garbage is for the naked ladies, and there's plenty of them in here. So again, I actually, think this was a tamer version. Check the PAL DVD version sometime that I have to see how much more skin is in that one, and a much clearer picture too. But you take what you can get, right? So you can get this from Something Weird, but they're only selling DVDs or DVD-Rs actually until the end of this calendar year, I believe. So if If you want Campus Pussycats in this form, you better get it quick, like I did. I needed it, so I got it not too long ago, actually. So anyway, that's it. Again, they made 13 of these movies. I'll be doing 7 through 13 at some point in the near future. Some of them are German language. Some of them I have English language ones for. And I guess we'll see what's next. I think number 7 has an alternate title called Lucifer's Angels, which I have English soundtrack. So anyway, check it out, Campus Pussycats. I'll leave a link to the PAL DVD down below if you're looking for it. And let me know what you think about it. Watch it. Bye.